Hey everyone, and welcome. You know that feeling when you're just wishing for a single clue, a little sign to point you towards your life's purpose? Well, today we're going to dive deep into exactly that by unpacking the wisdom inside one single powerful oracle card that's all about helping you find your true north. Okay, so here it is, the life purpose card. And right away, your eye just goes straight to that target, doesn't it? I mean, what a perfect metaphor for focus, for intention. The card's first message is so clear. Your purpose isn't some fuzzy, out-of-reach idea. No, it's a tangible target, something you can actually consciously aim for. And then the card hits you with this really direct question. Are you ready to discover it? So as we go through this, don't just watch. Think about this for yourself. See this as a little chance to reflect on your own journey. Right here, right now. You know, I think pretty much all of us feel that pull at some point in our lives. That really deep ache to know why we're here. This search for meaning, this quest for purpose, it's part of being human. But, and this is a big but, there's a trap we almost always fall into. It's like we put all this crazy pressure on ourselves to have everything figured out like yesterday. But what this card is trying to tell us is, hey, that's not where it starts. The journey to purpose doesn't begin with you having the perfect answer. It starts with the guts to just ask the question. So that feeling of being a little lost, that's not a weakness. It's actually the fertile ground where your purpose is just starting to take root. Okay, so if the first step is just asking the question, what's next? Where do we even start looking for clues? Well, the card points us toward that spark of inspiration. You know, those ideas that just pop into your head and feel like they came from somewhere else entirely.
And here's what the card says, word for word. You will have new ideas and inspirations that will guide you to your divine calling. Just let that sink in for a second. Those random thoughts you have, those sudden little curiosities, they're not random at all, not even close. The card is practically yelling at us to see them as guidance, like little breadcrumbs left just for you to follow.
So how do you actually do that, right? How do you capture that spark? Well, it's really about just paying a little more attention. It's noticing that daydream you keep having over and over. It's following that weird, genuine curiosity that makes you want to learn something new. Instead of just brushing them off, this card is asking us to treat them like important messages. And here's the real key. You got to act on them, even if it's tiny, like a quick Google search or a 5-minute doodle. That's how you signal to the universe that you're listening.
All right, so you've got this amazing idea, you're all fired up, but we all know what comes next, don't we? Yep, reality hits. The path gets bumpy, doubt starts creeping in, and that urge to just quit gets really, really loud. This is where the card's second message is absolutely crucial. And this is where the card gives us this incredible piece of reassurance. What is meant for you will not leave you, as long as you continue to push forward. It's like there's this magnetic pull between you and your purpose. It's meant for you, for sure. But that destiny isn't just going to fall in your lap. It needs you to participate, to bring it to life. So, this totally reframes that whole trust the process idea, doesn't it? It's not about just sitting back and waiting for things to happen. It's an active trust. It's deciding to show up even on the hard days, to keep putting one foot in front of the other even when you're confused, knowing that your effort is the very thing that makes that connection to your destiny stronger. Okay, this brings us to the third and final piece of wisdom from this card. We've got the spark, we've found the will to keep going, but here's the thing. You don't have to do it all by yourself. There is so much power in just asking for help. And the card's final message is a straight-up call to action. Ask for what you need, and things will align for you to carry out your vision. See, this is all about co-creation. It's a partnership. You bring the vision, and the universe is just waiting to meet you halfway. But you have to make the first move. You have to be clear about what you need. So how do we, ask? What does that even look like in practice? Well, you can think of it as a simple 3-step process. First, get super crystal clear on your vision. What is it you're trying to build? Second, state your need. Say it out loud, write it down, whatever works. I need courage. I need a great idea. I need some resources. And then, and this part is absolutely crucial, you have to be open. The help you're asking for might show up in a way you never, ever expected. So let's put it all together. You've got these 3 amazing forces at play. That initial spark of inspiration, the grit to persevere through the tough stuff, and the courage to ask for help. And when you get all of those working together, that's when you're in alignment. That's when you start hitting that target we saw right at the beginning. Let's go back to the card for a second. If you look closely, that target isn't perfect, is it? It's kind of hand-drawn, a little bit messy. And I think that's the whole point, really.
Finding your life purpose isn't about hitting some perfect, static bullseye on your first shot. It's about aiming true, course-correcting along the way, and just consistently pointing yourself in the direction of what feels right.
So the wisdom from just this one card is wow. It's pretty simple, but it's so deep. Listen to those little sparks of inspiration. Keep going with active trust that what's for you won't miss you. And be brave enough to ask for the support you need. Because in the end, your purpose isn't some fixed destination you arrive at. It's this ongoing journey of alignment.
And all of this leaves us with one last, really powerful question to think about. Your divine calling isn't just some fantasy. It's right there, waiting for you to take a step. So I'm asking you, what's one little spark, one tiny inspiration that you're going to act on today?